Shalom. I want to give a praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Shai, Hashem, HaKadosh. Double on this, the elders and apostles of great most and Thomas truth, and peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Yeah, as I said, the world needs a righteous reset.
When you found
And that dog. Yeah, second Peter 3 and 6, as it says, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. So there you go. The Lord is going to reset with firemen. And the Lord's going to do it with those intercontinental ballistic missiles.
finally wake up and see this world for what it really is, it's hard to pretend like you give a damn about any of this shit anymore. You don't own shit. That house you get up and stress about every single day, not let you pay your property tax, not let you pay your mortgage. You can build that motherfucker from the ground up. The government owns it. That land you sit that house on, the government owns it. That car you getting stressed about every single day, don't put your damn tag on there. You can argue the officer up and down. Tow yard, here it come. If you don't do the proper things to put it in the proper registration to get it out here to be on the road properly. All that material shit you get up and stress about to be vindictive as fuck about, go to work and put all your time in, Mother Nature can get pissed off, come and piss on all of it with some type of national disaster. Gone just like that. We don't own shit. None of this shit does not matter. We make and develop all the shit we get up and stress about every single day, but yet we don't want to give every.
Yeah, Micah 2 and 10, as it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. So yeah, we're not supposed to be resting now.
Something so they can live a decent life. We only have 24 hours in a day, but yet we go and dedicate ourselves to somebody else's dream and somebody else's company. And damn, most of us won't even barely live to even see 50. Some of us gonna have some type of fucked up something to happen to them where you're not even gonna see your retirement age, and we stressing about that. And they keep pushing the fucking goalpost so far back to retirement, it's gonna be 90. At this point, why are we any of this shit matters? Boy, when you wake up and see this shit, it's hard to keep getting up stressing about what the fuck is we doing every single day. One day that restart is coming. I feel it in my gut. I feel it in my soul. All the people that understand where I'm coming from will get where I'm coming from. That restart is coming. Somebody's gonna come down and make this shit happen. If I'm part of the sacrifice, damn it, I didn't wrap my mind around it's coming. I'm already part of it. I can't wait till it happens, because I can't get up every day and see homeless people can't even get a decent meal. Babies getting underlied for nothing. Just all this mayhem and nonsense for nothing, arguing over some shit that should have been left in the ground. Oil, gold, silver, anything that was in the ground, it was down there for a fucking reason. It was buried with a whole lot of dirt. But here come humans with their nosy ass want to dig it up and argue and do cause mayhem all across the earth about that bullshit. If it was supposed to be above ground and sea, it'd have been up here like a damn plant, like a tree. But no, here come the nosy ass humans want to go dig the shit up and create ash clouds across the motherfucking world with throwing motherfucking massive bombs at each other, fucking over everybody, and we gotta be a part of that. Y'all ain't tired of that? At some point, what the fuck is we doing? I can't wait till this shit just happen and redo this shit, restart. This shit need a reboot. I can't wake up every single day participating and thinking this shit is normal. I can't, that's just me. My mind is too open for that shit. I'm too highly insensitive, developed for what the fuck is really supposed to be happening. I can't wait till it happen. If I'm part of the sacrifice, damn it, I'm so fucking ready. Hate to say it like that, just my opinion, just being honest.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and this is the reset, man. Isaiah 2. And let me start 2. And it says, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, being his servants the prophets, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And this is the reset, man. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion, out of his monument, being his chosen people, being the Negroes, the Latinos, the Hispanics, and the Americans, including the Mexicans and the Indians, shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem, again being his people. Jerusalem was the name given to them. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks, so that they want to build it back into agricultural tools. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Because World War III is the last war, man. It says, O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of the Lord. So basically following his commandments, and his laws and his statutes. Therefore thou hast forsaken the people, the house of Jacob, because they be replenished from the east, and are soothsayers like the Philistines. Crazy. And they please themselves in the children of strangers. These are the other nations. Their land also is full of silver and gold, neither is there any end of their treasures. Their land is also full of horses, neither is there any end of their chariots, being their vehicles. Their land also is full of idols, and they worship the work of their own hands, that which their own fingers have made. And the mean man boweth down, and the great man humbleth himself. Therefore forgive them not. As it says, enter into the rock, and hide thee in the dust, for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord and Lord shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and it shall be brought low. And that's why it's best to be humble. And upon all the cedars of Lebanon, that are high and lifted up, and upon all the oaks of Bashan, and upon all the high mountains, and upon all the hills that are lifted up, and upon every high tower, and upon every fence wall, and upon all the ships of Tarshish, and upon all the pleasant pictures. And the loftiness of man shall be bowed down, and the haughtiness of men shall be made low, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. So yeah, the other nations are going to get rid of the idols, man. And he says, and they shall go into the holes of they shall go into the holes of the rocks, and into the caves of the earth, for the fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he arises to shake terribly the earth. And he's going to do that with the intercontinental ballistic missiles. In that day, a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself, to worship, to the moles and to the bats. So yeah, they're going to throw them away. To go into the clefts of the rocks, and into the tops of the ragged rocks, for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he ariseth to shake terribly the earth. Cease ye from man, whose breath is in his nostrils, for wherein is he to be accounted of? So yeah, the Lord is going to take back control, and he's going to take control and get rid of all these idols. And he's going to do that by way of his people, man, being the Israelites, being the Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and the Americans, the Mexicans, and Single Indians. And also you got James 101 as well. It's like Sabbath Sky the Broad. I says here with my people. Yeah, it says, as it says here, Jeremiah 51 and 19. Is the portion of Jacob is not like them, being the elect, for he is the former of all things, being the prophets. And Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. Now my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers. And it says, and I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith the Lord. So yeah, the Lord is going to bring that reset, man. But yeah, I hope this is edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shem, Shai, Bashem, Kakadash, and Shalom.